So get the rest of the ceiling down and the floor up. The rest of the floor up, I really need to move all this stuff. And to move all this stuff, the sort of salvage stuff that I've got out of this end, I've really got to bite the bullet and have a look at this end, didn't I? So I put another light up there. That's the one they put in. I stuck another one up so I can see a bit more in here. And seeing a bit more in here is a little bit on the depressing side. Still very dark in here because it is so smoke damaged. There's a lot of smoke damage everywhere. The ceiling is completely black. Well, everything's completely black. So I'm going to have a mooch about in here. See what I can clear out of here. Because there's like melted things. Stuff that's going to have to go in a bin. That's me ducting, just melted. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little bit of a sort out in here. I'm certainly not going to sort it out. That's going to be for later on. I've got to get the other end done. But I do need to have a bit of a sort out in here to make some room to get the other stuff into here so I can get on with that down there. Right, onward and upward. Before I chuck all this out, I need to try and get these blast gates. Wait a minute, locked up. These are the little gates that you can shut and close to send the suck off to different places on the ducting, but they're all sort of melted in. I've got to try and get these out and salvage them. Hopefully I can get them out without breaking them because they're like cast alley. Easy enough. Another bit salvaged. This was an extension lead I had dangling across. Might be able to unscrew that. Pull that out of there. It was just in a nook on the ceiling there. That's it, that's out. This may well have all been that was wrong with the actual sockets up this end. I mean, the lighting was completely knackered, but the sockets, just this being melted, might have been all that was tripping them. I'll investigate that further later on. Don't know if I've showed you this before. Up on that shelf there is a Nobex miter saw I had, what I've got, that I've had for years. Really good saw, really accurate. I mean, I used to use it 20 odd years ago when I did kitchens, doing the miters and whatever. But the handle's completely melted off it. And there's a set of drills there. The drill box is all melted. And then the bench is down here. But bearing in mind there was no fire in this side of the shed, the heat in here must have been absolutely colossal. Anyway, I just need to clear some space in here to get the other crap in here. If I dwell on this too much, it just gives me the hump. And if you get the hump, you slow down a lot. So I'm just going to get on and make some space. I made some space and filled it up. Now this is clear. I need to get the ceiling down and the floor up. Gonna have to move and work around this bugger. Just have to shiggle that out of my way as I get to it. Right, I've got to get all this laminate floor up. Now the best way I've found to do this, because I've done this a few times before, get a spade underneath it, shiggle it about and it all starts to fall to bits. Let's see how we go. It's the quickest way I know to get laminate floor up. That's out. Well, that's the window right out now. Plasterboards are off down that end. Got to get the rest of the plasterboards off or clean them or whatever we're going to do, but I really need to wait for the insurance company now. When they get their finger out and let me know what's happening, I might be able to get on a bit more. Right, that's it for this week. I'm away next week. I'm going to a golf thing. I qualified for the prostate cancer final 16 at Trump International in Aberdeen. You make a donation to prostate cancer, you go into an eclectic, and somehow I've managed to qualify for it, so I won't be around next week, so I'm up there for a couple of days. But I'll be in touch soon. There you go.